Benjamin Franklin is one of the most influential founding fathers that our great nation had. And outside of our first commander-in-chief, George Washington, it can be argued that Benjamin Franklin, without ever holding the office of the presidency, did more than any other founding father in regards to the birth of our great nation. So when the Walking Liberty half-dollar series came to an end in 1947, it only made sense that the U.S. Mint would finally honor Benjamin Franklin with his very own half-dollar. Struck from 1948 until 1963, it would be one of the shortest-lived half-dollar designs in the denomination's history at the United States Mint. And tonight we have a special 3-coin collection of the last 3 Franklin half-dollars struck in uncirculated condition at the Philadelphia Mint. It's 1961, 62, and 63 Franklin half-dollars. And all 3 of these coins were the rarest uncirculated pieces struck during those years by the United States Mint. This stunning 3-coin collection is item number 905-11117. I'll slow that down for you to make it a little easier for you. It's 905-11-11-7. And while our supplies last, we are just $74.85 for our beautiful 3-coin sets. At that price, we are more than $135 less than our nearest competition for the same 3 uncirculated silver half-dollars. And our coins are also going to arrive in these beautiful Defender holders. These holders have come about because many of you have been asking over the years, how can you better display and protect your beautiful and rare coins like these Franklin half-dollars or your Morgan silver dollars? And these Defender holders are the result. They are the same size and shape as the NGC and PCGS certified coins, which means they'll fit perfectly in those row boxes that we all like to use to keep our collection safe. You can call in at 1-866-518-5933, or you can head over to our website. It's avccoins.com. Then once you're there, you'll see a search bar on the page. Type into that 905-11117. That's 905, and then 4 1s, and then a 7. And you'll grab the last 3 Franklin half-dollars struck in U.S. Mint history in uncirculated condition, despite being over 61 years old, for less than $25 per coin. In 61, the Philadelphia Mint would strike 8.2 million total Franklin half-dollars, compared to over 20.2 million at the Denver Mint, making it the rarest uncirculated issue that year. These coins were also the workhorse of the American economy. It means that very few of these coins have survived until today in true uncirculated condition. I know when I was younger, it was very common to find Franklin half-dollars in your pocket change. But with all the runs on silver over the years, many of these coins have been destroyed. Because the Franklin half-dollar was one of the final series struck in U.S. Mint history where the entire series was struck from silver. Circulating silver was pulled in 1965 after 1 year of the Kennedy half-dollar that replaced the Franklin. That means that when it came to melting down coins for their silver content, the Franklin was one of the most melted by far. So much so that when you can find that coin today with our competition, the 1961, in ungraded, uncirculated condition, costs you $69. The 1962 Franklin, with a 9.7 million mintage compared to 35.4 million at the Denver Mint. That coin by itself, in uncirculated condition, is $75.50. So just the 1962 with our competition by itself costs more than our entire 3-coin collection tonight. And the 1963, the final Franklin half-dollar ever struck. And its status as the final one meant they made a lot more than any of the other coins in the series. They would strike 22 million at the Philadelphia Mint and over 67 million at the Denver Mint. Yet despite that high of a mintage, they're still very hard to find today, in large part due to those melt-offs. Even a 1963 Franklin, for from the Philadelphia Mint in ungraded condition today is $65.50. That means all of these coins together with our competition cost upwards of $210. We were more than $135 less than their price at just $74.85. That actually means you could buy 2 sets with us. That is 6 total coins in beautiful, uncirculated condition in our Defender holders, and still save over $60 versus the price of just 3 coins with our competition in capsules by themselves. These coins are so highly sought after today that circulated Franklins from these 3 years cost a combined $90. So not only are you getting significantly better uncirculated coins in our now fan favorite Defender holder, you're also going to save $25 versus the cost of an circulated coins with our competition. Correction, $15. That would be $100. $74.85, less than $25 per coin, is one of the better values you are going to see tonight, and it's one of the more famous half dollars in U.S. Mint history, in large part because it contains Benjamin Franklin. And that's important because he was one of the first non-presidents ever featured on a United States coin. The vast majority of coins featured allegorical figures like Lady Liberty or our birds like the Flying Eagle and the Silver Eagle. Benjamin Franklin himself was a founding father, printer, publisher, inventor, scientist, author, public servant, and diplomat. And not only was he all of those things, he was notably excellent at every single one of them. He was such a shrewd businessman, he retired at 42 in the 1700s. He was the first Postmaster General of the United States and the father of our post service. He also made one of America's first ever political cartoons, his Join or Die, to help stir up public support for our revolution. He was also a noted inventor, founding not only the post office and Penn University, but inventing swim fins, the odometer, the glass harmonica, a heating device called the Franklin stove, bifocal glasses, and the famous lightning rod that came out of his infamous, or famous, depending on how you stand on it, kite and key experiments in the middle of Independence Hall's courtyard. He is truly one of the most influential members in U.S. history. And he has his very own silver half dollar. And you can get the last 3 ever made at the Philadelphia Mint in beautiful, uncirculated condition, despite being well over 60 years old, for just $74.85. That is more than $135 less than our nearest competition. And at that good a deal, these are not going to last long. So please call in now and grab yours before they sell out.